to Math Hero, and today we will learn about finding the value of a variable. So on this lesson we will learn what is a variable and how to find the value of that variable. This topic is really easy, so please listen to the instructions that will be given to you. So to start, let us define a variable. So in mathematics, variable is just a container. So a container. But in variables, you don't know. So you don't know what is the value inside the variable. For example, and also variables are represented by letters. Usually letters. So for example, X, Y, A, B, and C. So these letters are variables. Okay. So if I will say X plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay. So let's find the value of the variable X. So what is the value? It is good to note that we will need to find for a number that if it is added by 2, it will result to 5. Some of you will say 3. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, and this is correct. So you found, so therefore X is equal to 3. Okay. So that is correct, and you are right. Now, to solve this one properly, what we will do is, okay, so in solving the value of X or the variable, the first rule that we will need to put in our mind is this. Okay, here are the rules. First is you put all the variables on this side of the equation, and then you put all the numbers on the other side. So this is the equal sign. So in this case, we have X, which is a variable. We have 2, which is the number, and we have 5, which is the number. So we need to make sure that all in this side are variables or letters, and all of this side would be numbers. So what we'll do, so here's the thing. That's rule number 2. So if you can see something that is added to a variable, then you can remove it by subtracting. Alright? If you can see something that is subtracted from a variable, then you can add to remove it. Okay? If you can see multiplication, you can divide. And if you can see division, you can multiply. And this is done both sides of the equation. So do not forget about the term both sides, because that is really important. So let's solve this one in a step-by-step process. So we now observe that we have a number 2 added to our variable. So what we'll do, we will subtract. So bear with me. Look at on the board. X plus 2. What we will do is we will just subtract 2. So we have X plus 2 minus 2. And then we will do the process both sides. So we subtracted 2 on this side, and we will also subtract 2 on the other side. The result is 2 will be cancelled here, since positive 2 minus negative minus 2 is 0. So ang mabili niya is X is equal to 5 minus 2, that would be 3. So we have the answer 3. Okay? Let's have another number. How about example number 2? a minus 6 is equal to, and let's have 5. So, what we will need to do is put all variables on this side and put all the numbers on the other side. And then, by doing that, or in order for us to do that, we will need to remove minus 6 here, or negative 6. So, if it is subtracted from the variable, then we will add. So, a minus 6 plus 6 is equal to 5 plus 6. Notice we still do the same process on both sides. So, minus 6 plus 6, this is 0, so cancel. So, a, right? So, we have achieved what our goal. Now, 5 plus 6, that is 11. So, a is equal to 11. We will do the checking. A minus 6 is equal to 5. Since a is equal to 11, ipulira na siya ni a. 11 minus 6 is equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5. So, the answer is A. Alright? Let's have one more example. 3. Number 3. So, how about 2x plus 1 is equal to 5. The first thing that we will need to do is to put all the variables here and put all the numbers on the other side. So, what we will need to do first is to remove positive 1 plus 1. So the process in removing that is we'll just subtract 1 on that side and subtract 1 on the other side. So this one will become 0. So we are left with 2x is equal to 4. Okay? The next thing is this is 2x. So what we will do is we will divide. Why? Because 2 and x are multiplied. Okay? So 2 times x. So to remove 2, we will divide 2 on this side and we will divide 2 on the other side. 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So we'll just write x because we will not put 1x. So x is equal to 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So the answer is 2. Alright? So this is the answer. So if we will do checking, you will just need to assign 2 to the variables and then you will get 5. Alright? So I think we have space here. I think we can do one more. Okay, so let's do one more. So how about 3x, this is example number 4, 3x plus 1 is equal to 10. So 3x plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1. We subtract 1 to both sides so that 1 will be removed here. So 1 minus 1, 0. So 3x is equal to 10 minus 1, 9. Over 3, over 3. This means we divide 3 on both sides because 3 and x are multiplied. Okay, so we divide. So the answer is x, mo'y mabilin dire, is equal to 9 divided by 3. That would be 9 divided by 3, that would be 3. I'm sorry, 3. So that would be our answer. Okay, so finding the value of a variable is just really easy. So we learned that variables are just containers, they're just letters. So we need to find the number that or the value that is assigned to them. In order to do that, on the left side of the equation, you will need to put the variables. How about the right side? numbers. Okay? So, to do that, we will need to, if something is added to our variable, we need to subtract to remove it. If it is subtracted to our variable, we will need to add. If it is multiplied like this, 2x, then we will need to divide. And if it is divided, or our variable is divided by a number, then we will need to multiply. So, that's it for our weekly topic, and see you on our next video. Always be awesome and be a math hero. Goodbye.